See if I can just wrap some tape around this thing. Right now, I'm just hoping little old school duct tape gonna get me through on the highway. What's up, Paul? Man, I'm just trying to figure out this grommet piece right here for my intake to my idle air control valve. It's a little torn up on me. Trying to reinsert it after doing a little bit of maintenance on the idle air control valve itself. It had got stuck in the open position, causing the car to lose acceleration and stalling at the red light. But as long as you gassing it, it will ride perfectly fine all day. But it's just when you come into a slow standstill, or you know what I mean, approaching a red light or a stop sign, it would stall on me and run very bad at idle. And it's all because of this. Appreciate it. What's up, Leonard? Appreciate you guys for joining in on the live. I ain't doing nothing much though, you guys. I just pretty much want to show you guys if this, I mean, if you're into this type of stuff. I'm not sure, but if I'm gonna be able to ride around with this taped off, because this whole thing is broken. And I do not have a replacement, but I might go to the junkyard and see if they have one. But every time I try to insert it, it gets worse and worse. So what I'm gonna do is try to put it on the idle air control valve first. It got a little bit of lube in there. If I insert it into the intake and then try to put it in, it's not going to work. It's just going to keep tearing up worse and worse. And I got it taped off the best way I can right now. So without the tape, it's just real flimsy and disintegrating, causing more holes. And I'm gonna hop right on eBay and order another one. I'm not sure if this is a bad idea, but it's a temporary fix for sure. The only thing I have to do now is properly insert it back into the intake. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. It looks very easy for real, but this tight space here is going to make it very difficult. Vacuum leak for sure, Paul Gell. And I was saying, I just want to let you guys know, man, if you got an E46 like I do, and you're going through a lot of misfire issues, I just posted a recent video just now, not even an hour ago, or about an hour ago. But if you guys got a BMW E46 2001 or 05 or 06, and you guys changed just about everything just like I did, and you still have a misfire, it's going to be pretty much this grommet that I just showed you guys. Check it out for cracks, just like you check out your boot for cracks and any holes. You know what I mean? Same thing goes for this grommet that goes to your intake, to your idle air control valve. I just believe it's probably a commonly missed item that's going to your car. It should be required regular maintenance or to be checked during a tune-up. But if there's nothing wrong with it, or if it's not broke, don't fix it. It was definitely something wrong with mine from the time I bought this car, and I found out after I put a lot of new parts on it, it was still misfiring. And it was actually that grommet. As soon as I replaced it, all the misfire went away. I was like, well, damn. All that money and new parts that wasn't even broken or gone up, I didn't even need. It was all over a grommet. Put it right there. So I'm gonna put this in there, and hopefully it don't tear any worse than it is as I insert it into this intake manifold as calmly as I can. And it has to go all the way back. And I'm already having move around issues as we speak, so I'm gonna see if I can one hand this while I hold the phone. And I still don't really know a lot about BMWs like that, but I'm definitely learning from this particular engine. I'm learning a whole lot from this motor, like every part, every sensor, what causes every problem. Like I'm getting to the point where I can just name it right off the head without depending on a BMW dealer to charge me $500 to look at it just to tell me one thing, you know. Let me get this from under there. So I just about got it all the way to the back, but it's not all the way to the back yet. It's not all the way to the back. That's gonna be a problem. I might have to take it back out. I don't want to. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can see it. It's not all the way to the back. Okay, now I think it's all the way to the back. And I'm tired from that. Just making sure it's flush. Now, before I took this off, the car was running terribly wrong. It didn't even have no throttle, you know what I mean? Like, it would just kill the motor as soon as you try to throttle it. So I'm hoping that the fact that I put that duct tape on there, and this is about, you guys about to see right here on this video that they say duct tape fix anything. I'm about to find out today. Let's see if duct tape will get me back on the highway. If it do, I make sure I don't go over 60. Leonard, Junkyards, one of my favorite places. Love to pick your own parts still. Hell yeah, man. Long as they in like good deal condition, I agree right along with you, bro. You know, some parts you get from the junkyard, man, they be a little bit sun beat, but you still might be okay with it until later on down the line just breaks whatever part it may be. But normally the cars that you see with the hoods up, ain't no telling how long the hood's been up, and it's just sitting in the bare sunlight every day and every night, and plus when it rains, you know. So every time I go to the junkyard, I make sure I put the hood down for the next person that needs something off it. It won't be weather beat, at least not too much. All right, so all I got to do now is put the screws on, and they're 10 millimeters. 10 mils right here. I'm doing this with one hand, y'all. It's really hard for real. I'm just trying. I'm surprised how far I got. Okay, now I'm struggling. Don't want to move it around too much. I'm gonna mess up my little patch. Switching hands, switching hands. Oh man, she's fighting for real. All right, let's see. Try this angle. It's really hard holding the camera and doing things with one hand for real, but I will succeed. Well, maybe not. Oh, I was just there. Come on. Go to your home. Go to your home. All right, I'm gonna put the camera down. Just really nowhere to put the camera without it falling. Just bear with me, guys. That's a little easier. That's why we have two hands, y'all. Just make a task easy. Uh-oh. I know what that is. Do you guys know what that is? That is eBay. That means delivery. Your delivery has been delivered. I'll be right back. Let me screw this in some more. All right. You got mail. You got mail. You got mail. Oh yeah. So the reason why I have two parts that came in the mail today. It's definitely for the car. It's all going to be because the issue I was having with this idle air control valve. It was stuck open, and I was driving around without knowing it was stuck open. I was just buying parts for it brand new. Like, could it be the injectors? I bought some injectors. Could it be a camshaft sensor? I bought a camshaft sensor. So I bought those two. It's here in the mail about 4 days later, and they wasn't even needed for real. You know what I mean? It's not even the problem. I put the tool scanner on, and nothing came up about the camshaft sensor. You know what I mean? But it was just the way how this vacuum leak was making the car run at the time. It would make you think it could be a clogged or dirty injector, and I went ahead and bought some injectors. Or while I'm waiting on the injectors to get here in the mail, I went ahead and purchased a camshaft sensor at the same time. You know what I mean? Just in case it might be that too. You know, because you never know with these things, man. They throw all kinds of sensors, or everything just goes up at once, one after another, and it just keep you on the edge, man. Just keep you going. BMW, God bless you. Oh my goodness. But yeah, let's see if my patch going to fix my little situation. And I'm going to start her up. What I'm looking for when I start it up is no hesitation, no misfire, no stalling. And if it stalls again and I had no acceleration, I'm gonna have to just go ahead and order another grommet. They're very cheap. I just don't have the day and time to wait on it, but I'm gonna go ahead and order it ASAP immediately, and I'm gonna take a trip down to the junkyard and check out another E46 that's been misused and somehow ended up in the junkyard. Gotta make sure it's on there good. I don't want no vacuum leaks coming from the throttle body. And I think this the wrong boot for my car. I ordered this off of eBay, and it was a little bit shorter than the one I took off. So I've been having problems with that too, but there's no vacuum leak coming from it. The only issue I have with this boot is it's just it's too short. It's not long enough. It's not the right length. I'm not sure why it's like that, but they gave it to me saying it fits my car. And I still have the old one over there, but if I was to put both of them together, you would clearly see that this one is shorter than the original one I took off. Actually, I don't know why I put that on. I gotta take this back off. Doing too much. Trying to be careful because this would tear. This would definitely tear right here if I just manhandle it. This car likes soft hands. Don't want to be dealt with roughly. Just tear up on you and then ching, more money out your pocket. BMW. Excuse the wind in the background if you guys hear the wind blowing. It's a lot of wind blowing today, and it's nice outside. There we go. Looks like it's on there. Gotta make sure in the back. Might be a little too tight. Take it back off. I'm going through a lot over here. Loosen this clamp. I think it's loose enough. Probably a little bit too loose. I got something holding me up in the back for some reason. There we go, I think that's it. Just feels weird. You know how that feel you get with it's not it. But I think that's it. For it being so tight in there, I have to use a swivel in a size 6 socket. I normally hold it firm so it can get tight, but it looked like it's on there. Oh man, it's not on there. You guys get to watch me go back and forth with this thing. I think the problem is right now is a new problem. It's not going on around the back end. And I normally don't go through this. There we go. So, hold on, I'm gonna sit the phone down and try to better help myself. And that's going to be tight. That's tight. I just hope it starts and run right. Next thing I got to do is put the diesel valve on. It's getting hot out here now, y'all. Need some of them clouds to come back. Installing the diesel valve, however they call it. I think it's called the diesel. Not diesel, but diesel. Diesel valve. In my mind, I think it's crazy how this particular motor has a lot of individual parts just to make it run correctly, just to get from A and B to B, you know what I mean? Just one thing goes up, it ain't gonna run right until you replace it. When you got an old school car, if one thing goes up, it at least still give you time before it fully goes to fault. And today, I still choose old school over new school, but I decided to start buying new school cars, and I ran into some surprising problems as I started swapping over to new school cars. that I didn't deal with having an old school car. You can go for more than a year straight with an old school car driving around with a broken part, but not with a new school car. Everything is electronic and ran by the computer. Shout out to carburetors. I love carburetors. I'd take a carburetor over fuel injection. I actually miss patting that gas in the morning. That's tight. Plug this back up. Mass airflow sensor. I forgot to plug up the idle air control valve. Darn it. That's a blummer. Oh, darn. Let's see if I can get that in there. I guess there's always room for human error. Because if I have to take all this back off, man, for a plug, I shouldn't have to, because I feel it. There we go. Because I wasn't going to take all that off just to plug that up. That's crazy. Gotta take all that back off just to plug up a plug. I'm sweating now. Yeah, I done broke sweat. Hell yeah, gotta get in the AC from this heat. Dinosaur technology. Right. What's up, Outdoors Dreadhead? Computer systems are headaches with them all. With all of them little electrical parts, components. Oh yeah, man. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. I done been through some ups and downs off camera with this thing, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm about ready to pick this car up and throw it behind a tree line somewhere. If I was that strong, I'd do it. All right, just making sure everything's back. Gotta plug this diesel valve back up. The only thing I have to do now is see if it starts without stalling or jumping around like it has bad injectors or a bad fuel pump. Shall we have some hope? It's running a little bit better, but I can still hear, I think, some air, a little bit of air. I'm gonna go check it out. As of right now, she's running, but it wasn't even doing this. So shout out to duct tape. Got a little bit of duct tape on there, just so y'all know who's just tuning in. I'm running this car off of duct tape right now, wrapped around the intake grommet that goes to the idle air control valve for properly smooth idling, or when you come into a slowdown or a stop. Let's see if I can rev it. Now, before this video, I gave it a little bit of rev and I couldn't even do it. No acceleration, no throttle. As soon as I rev it, she'll cut off or backfire. Let's see if it does that. She's idling. Man, you got finesse just like these women. Hell no, I bought me a car that needed some work done to it. And I put my money, sweat, and hard work into this thing to get me where it is today. When I bought it, it wouldn't even get over 40 miles per hour. She goes well over that now. Like, I put a lot of money into this car, bro. Like, a lot. Man. And it took me about 3 months to get it back on the road. 4 months total to get it tagged and insured. And here it is today, about 9,000 miles later, 10,000 miles later. Or let's just say when I got the car, it was at 233,000 miles. 314, something like that. And as it is right now, it's at 242,727. So yeah, I've been putting some miles on it. I'm gonna take it out of state and see how I do. But guess what? I take anything that needs some work over a car note. Because most people today with car notes can't even handle that. So you buy you a car as is, and you fix it, and you get what you get out of it. This is definitely what I got. I'm getting my money out of it best way I can. Hopefully it get me down, up 95, I-95 for this test ride I'm about to go on without breaking down in Virginia somewhere. Hopefully not. Gotta stay positive, right? Oh yeah. So if I put my hand here, I can still hear a little air leak, but it's not as bad as it was this morning. So as of right now, at this moment, I'm thinking, because I still got to test drive it. She hasn't turned off on me yet. Normally when I turn the arrow on, she'll turn off a little bit. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, she's holding. But it still has an air leak, but it's not as bad. I would take that over major air leak any day. As of right now, I can still go to work. Man, I just DoorDash all day, every day. I don't have a regular 9 to 5, and this is the life I choose. Until I get that new part in, I'm gonna be riding around on some duct tape, y'all. Woo! Duct tape got me back on the road for sure. Let's go. And I ain't even think it was gonna work for real, man. But you guys seen it right here. So I don't know, man. If y'all got a hole or a crack in your boot, just duct tape that thing, man, until you get a new one off eBay or something. Because as of right now, man, it's working out for me. I hope it works out for anyone that's in the same predicament I am. But I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. I'm gonna clean this thing up, get every tool that I got in the Hood Bay area cleaned up and out the way, and I'm gonna go test drive this thing. I'm gonna go about 65 cruise control and about 15-minute runtime, something like that. See how I do and bring it back, and yeah, it'll be finalized until I get the new part. And I'm kind of glad that's working for real, man, because I was kind of stressed out that it wasn't going to work, and I'd be sitting here like till the part gets here. So I can still drive around. That's all that matters. And hey, we all going through something, but only different, right? This is my problem. Hopefully I got it fixed temporarily. I'm about to find out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, y'all be safe out there, man. Stay blessful, man. Stay blessed up. Keep your heads up. Stay positive. And I see you guys in the next video. Paul, have you seen my full suspicion build? Do you have a video of it? I'll check it out as soon as I end this video. I'll go ahead and check it out. Got a video of it? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and check it out as soon as I end this video. I don't have nothing else to do for the next 5 minutes, but till then, I'm gonna go ahead and check your video out and check out your full suspension build. Sounds kind of interesting, and I appreciate you for watching my video, man. Go ahead and share this video if you have any friends or any relative that can find any information what I just done in this video. Of course, it was with a little bit of duct tape, but hey, look at it, man. It's running. That's all that matters. It's a temporary fix, and I appreciate it, man. Appreciate y'all for watching, y'all. This is your boy right here on Open Mind Entertainment, and I catch you guys in the next video.